Alex here, and I'm here with a heavier topic than usual this morning. Talking a little bit about self harm, vaping, anxiety, and depression. I'm not going to the nitty gritty details and all that, but I just want you to be advised. Trigger warning. I'm gonna touch the surface of a little bit of this. So let's get into it. So I quit vaping about a week and 4 days ago. This is the longest time I've been without a vape in a long time, and I'm really proud of myself. So first of all, I'd like to give myself a round of applause. Thank you. And why am I sharing this with you guys? Well, it's because, I thought it helped with my anxiety, even though I knew that it didn't. And I would freak out when I lost it, and like that just made me think, like, how many other people wake up in the morning and choose their vape before they pray, before they eat breakfast, before they brush their teeth, before they do anything. That's the first thing you do. You grab it from underneath your pillow because that's the most common place for people to hide it from, or just to tuck it away from themselves, so they have it within close range. So I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and just say something a little bit about it. I know, like, it's been hard for me, no lie. I think about it, and it makes me, like, just kind of bug out. Like, I don't have anything to do with my hands or my mouth or like hand-to-mouth motion. It's just, it'll be fine, okay? So I just have to learn that, like, I just need to quit for good once and to be done. So I'm hoping this is that for once. Okay, so lately things have been happening this last week over and over and over and over and over and over and over again that 3 years ago myself in those shoes would not have been able to handle, and would have broken the first thing that happened times 10, like crashed out so hard. I'm not sure how I've gotten to this point of emotional growth, but I just chop it up to God is definitely the one in the driver's seat now, and I'm in the passenger seat, and I'm passenger princess versus fighting to be in the driver. I can't drive. I'll just sit in the passenger seat. That's fine. Just sit in the passenger seat. Just sit in the passenger seat. So yeah, it's kind of helped me on my emotional growth journey, and just trying to understand that it's no need to worry about the future and have pre-grief. It's not going to help me. It's not going to make things better. It's not going to soften the blow. A few years ago, I didn't even know how I was going to be able to pay for school. Now I'm doing my master's program, and I got my bachelor's, I've got associates, and I've got my diploma. And I'm about to have my master's by the end of this year, and I'm thinking about the Airbnb, walking across the stage, Disneyland, because I'm getting ready to plan a fantastic trip for my graduation, versus a few years ago when I was freaking out on, am I going to be here for the next semester, be able to afford it, not knowing and trusting and believing that everything's going to work out the way it needs to work out in my favor. Doesn't matter if that means that I need to stop going to school or keep going to school. It'll work itself out. Trust. So yeah. Let's get into the next one. So this is the trigger warning that I was warning you about. I just want to get straight into it. I used to cut myself, and it was mostly to feel in control. And I'm like jumping into it abruptly and all that. Like, I just want to explain. So basically, it was the only way I knew how to cope with anything, stress, anxiety, all of that. When life got low, baby, I got lower. My relationship with myself, friends, God, family, all of it. It wasn't enough to keep me here, keep me going, keep me motivated. Why? For what? If I can't even keep myself going for myself, why would I do it for anybody else? That's how selfish I was getting. And at some point, God, he just kept pushing me through it, and I don't get it. but he saw a favor in me and took care of me and made sure that I was good and I was gonna make it through and I was gonna be good and I was gonna be fine on the other end. And so me and him lately, we've been locked in. Okay, we've been locked in. Don't worry about that. Now, this was years ago when I used to cut myself and all that. I should have said that in the beginning, but it took a lot of work, and he had the faith in me first for me to even see it and have it in myself and have it in him, which was the crazy part. Like, I thought I had to have it first for everything. God works in mysterious ways, so let him work in his mysterious ways and just keep going with life. Okay, no need to stress, no need to pre-grieve. Just know that you have the strength that you are meant to have. God is going to give you the strength that he knows that you can handle. He's going to put on your plate what he knows that you can eat. He's not going to put more, he's not going to put less. So basically I found God again on my journey, and I started journaling and doing daily devotions and a lot of things like that a few years ago, when I stopped cutting myself to like try to transform and move what I'm doing into something else. And I don't do it anymore as far as using that as a way to express and get out my emotions and all that. I do daily devotions now and I journal and all that, and I'm not even really sure how I got to that point and how I made it from one unhealthy thing to a healthy thing, but it took time, it took patience, and it took my faith in God to help him help me help myself. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but yeah. And basically, one by one, God has been helping me take all the tricks that have been in the devil's hat and like just putting them in my hat and not even needing them. Like, let me explain it like this, like the vaping. That's the trick that the devil had on me. He would like, oh, you stressed, hit a vape. You got this going on, hit a vape. Oh, your day, you just been 20 minutes and everything's like not going exactly okay, hit a vape. And now I can sit here and be fine. I woke up this morning and did everything I needed to do before I hit a vape, and I don't even have a vape. I haven't had one in a week and a half. It's not even in my routine. Sometimes I get like slow and like my brain will just stop functioning and I'll think, where's it at? But then I don't have one. And then it doesn't like give me full on anxiety that I don't have one, like freaking out like I lost it, this no. It's just like, oh yeah, I quit. Good for me. And if I really wanted one, they say wait 5 minutes and see if you still have the urge. Well, within 5 minutes, I forgot about the urge. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So, I'm taking tricks out of the devil's bag and putting them into my own. Well, you thought you had me with the vapes. Now I got the vapes, and I don't even hit them no more. Right? Took that trick out of your bag. Got it. I don't even want it. I don't even want the trick. Trick no good. So yeah. Trick no good. Let's move into the next section. So what are some positive outlets and habits for things that I've been using to negate from, self-harm and vaping and things like that? Well, first of all, from the self-harm and all that, like I said, it was journaling and daily devotions and all that, and it's also been helping recently with the no vaping and all that, just helping me track everything and write down. Also, I have a little other journal that's specifically designated for like why vaping is killing me, like popcorn lung and the fact that I have to relearn to walk again. If I got sent to the hospital, I could have a seizure, I could cough up blood and lose a lung, and like my toes and fingers could fall off. I don't want none of that. So I decided to quit. Yeah, but I also use the daily journaling and devotions as a way to help focus, bring clarity, and do positive affirmations for the day. And then also go to the gym. I do that, and it helps me focus with clarity, and then also focus on physical and mental well-being, because that's important, and it hasn't been important to me for a long time. It's been hard for me to do my ADLs and all that, like, wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and move on with life. And what? No. I struggle to get out of bed, let alone brush my teeth or wash my face. And if I got really stressed out, if the vape wasn't working, or if self-harming wasn't working, and cutting myself kind of way, I'd be stress pick scabs and stuff. Like, life gets stressful. We all cope in different ways, and I've just been trying to find healthier outlets and hobbies. And with the picking of the skin and scabs and stuff like that, you're not alone if you do it. And I've been taking Aquaphor, and every time I feel like I want to stress pick, I just stress apply Aquaphor to where the scab is currently located. So I don't know, too much. Well, some people needed to hear that and needed help with it, and it's a real thing. It's like dermaticulitis or something like that. Like, look it up. I'm gonna put the word right here. That's what it is. The definition. So yeah. But I need more outlets and habits and positive things to help, like, work on all that. Like, I need to start reading or doing more things like this, like my YouTube videos, and focusing on things to help. And I'm trying to, and I'm doing it. I'm working on it slowly, but I gotta build at it. So yeah, I think I got a handle on it mostly. But like I said, God knows what I can handle, and so He'll give me what I need on my plate when I need it. Trusting God and fighting, like, pre-grief, I've realized that I focus too much, and I've done it a lot, like mostly in my past too. I focus too much on what could go wrong versus, like, now, or what could go right, or hear me out, nothing, just live life. But no, I focus on the past things and past traumas and past wrongs, and, like, try to prevent and coordinate and divert and dodge, and then I'm doing this. We're talking about this, and it's not working. So I need to just, like, trust that everything's gonna just do what it needs to do. It's gonna be fine, so that at the end of it, you can be refined, right? Shakespeare, anybody? I don't know if he said that, but I feel like that was something he should have quote. That's something worth a book. Pre-grief, though, it's mourning over something that hasn't even happened yet. So, like, you took a test and you think that you failed. Now you're just telling yourself, well, I failed. It's fine. I failed. I already know I failed. I got 2 more tests coming up, and I just need to start studying for them. And not even, I failed this test. It's fine. Whatever. Forget it. I have to move on. But, like, then you get the test in, and you didn't fail it. But, like, you can't even enjoy that because you've already anticipated failing. So whatever grade you got that was above failing, like C minus, which is passing, or a B, or even an A, it's just not as satisfying, because you've already pre-grieved something bad to happen, and this is the negativity, right? The negativity is the moon in this scenario, and the positivity is the sun. And then you have your positivity that's just happening, and all this pre-grief that just blocks it. And then you have freaking lunar eclipse, I believe that's what it is. Not a solar eclipse, solar eclipse. It's one of the eclipses, the one where the sun is blocked. Okay, so your happiness, sadness blocks it. So then nothing could just penetrate through, because this is always blocking this. You're not going to be able to see your positive future because you're always looking into the negative possibilities of what could go wrong in the future. You're not giving yourself a chance to allow to enjoy the positive. So I don't know. Drop my notebook. This mindset is used to block me from the chance to even having hope for my future, is basically what I'm trying to say. And I'm learning that God isn't done with me yet, okay? And trust is the act of rebellion against fear. Trust is the act of rebellion against fear. That's a bar right there. I don't want to scream too loud and wake the whole house up, but that's a bar right there. Ah. Next section. Okay, so let's get into the last bit of this video. I've grown a lot, and I'm still growing. I never stop growing, and I have to be willing to celebrate. I have to be willing to celebrate every moment instead of dread it. I can't dread everything coming forward in the future. I'm not gonna be able to enjoy it. You can't enjoy what you dread, right? No? I don't know. But I'm just more ready for my future now than I've ever been. Now versus myself 3 years ago, I'm now ready to handle what I want to do, and I'm more set in stone with what I want to do, and I see the vision more clear. Okay, there's a camera lens, and there's a camera lens to life, right? And the focus is a little off. You can't see everything in the future. There's not a lot of clarity. But God's gonna come in. He'll turn the dial, right? And focus in the path of the future. Just he gonna hit you with it, and click, hit your settings, boop, 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 reset you, boom. You're good to go. You're good to start taking beautiful pictures and moments and memories and lessons of the future, and just live life. I don't know. If you feel me and understand and you get what I'm saying, you get it. So I don't know. I feel like that makes sense to the people who it needs to make sense to. But 15 years ago, the 15-year-old me trying to log off permanently from life, and now I'm here, 22-year-old me, saying that how dare you try to permanently log off, because I'm permanently logged on until the good old natural log off comes. The good old natural. Alright, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay, and so are you, girl. You are here to stay. You change, you grow, you cut your bangs. This time when you cut them, you're actually okay with it, and you don't look like Belgique. If you want. So yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. If you're struggling, I see you. I love you. And you're not alone in this journey. Everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be the way it needs to be. I can't say everything's gonna be okay or it's gonna be fine. For me, I have to tell myself it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine, because at the end I'll be refined. So maybe if you want to steal that mindset, go for it. By all means, that's you. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to know or have it all together to be moving forward. You can't move a mountain in a day. You can't move a mountain in a day, can you? No. You can do it in 2 days. No, I'm just kidding. But you can't move a mountain in a day. There was never a mountain moved by a human in a day. A mountain in a day? No way. That's all I gotta say. Good morning, guys. I'm out. I have to get ready for work. So, peace.